Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of the Eternals SMP. My name is BiglyShronk, and in last episode we had added a couple of nice additions to our lovely pirate town, the Pirate Tavern, and this other house that I'm not sure exactly what I want to put in here yet, but right now it is acting as my temporary home, so I'm not just sleeping out in the open. And in this episode we plan on finishing this level of our island. And in between episodes I did some work taking out some land, excavating, terraforming, and as you can see this is now a river, and I still need to get rid of all this land just to make it bleed in to this properly. And I still want to dig all this out because I wanted to turn my pirate town into a pirate island. But before we get started with today's episode, I just want to say if you enjoy this content and pretty much everything else that I do, feel free to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out a ton knowing you are enjoying this content. That's further encouraging me to create more content like this for you guys. Let's get on to the video. So as you can see here, we do have some layouts just planned, nothing too crazy yet. There's some buildings over here that I have planned. There's something over here that I have. There's probably, out of all these little like outlines, I probably only have like 3 buildings actually planned. And I think for the rest of the builds, I'm just kind of wing it, you know, just do whatever. I got a couple of shulker boxes ready for over here and over here. And over here, I'm going to get a head start on the next layer of the island. And this is going to be a special surprise for a future episode. But before we do any of that, our good friend CK messaged us, and he wanted to show us his ride slash mini game. It was actually a lot of fun. I did record it, however, for some reason it didn't record my microphone. I guess my microphone like just didn't work, and there is no commentary on this ride, so I did end up recording it, but I couldn't use it because, or I couldn't just like easily flow it into a video because there is no microphone. So I just decided to just say, hey, this happened, and I'll show you all the recording right now. It was insane. It was like a ride. It was a prank. It was nuts. So check it out.
Welcome, BiglyShronk. I'm BokaJ930, and I will be your tour guide for today. Please keep all hands and feet within the minecart at all times. If you have any items on you, please remove them by placing them in the barrel near you. While you do so, please keep in mind that this ride is not responsible for any injuries, lost or missing items, or any mental decline after this ride. We are exempted of all liabilities at this time. If you're joining us for the first time, we at Crimsoft would like to welcome you to the ride of your life. If you have any questions, you should have asked before you got on the ride. You should have one bow and a stack of arrows. Your goal is to shoot all the targets. But beware, there are things in this map that may want to kill you. The ride is now about to begin. If you have any questions, you can find me on YouTube and TikTok at BokaJ930.
Have fun, Shrunk.
BOCAJ930. Remember to shoot all the targets to get all the points.
Go!
急了，对了，要学去，没有这进去了，没进了，没有学去了，没有这进去了，妈妈急了， Socorro. Me ajude.
You really thought this was a fun ride? You couldn't be further from the truth. After all, this is a ride of your lifetime. A barrel should be in front of you at this time. I'd strongly suggest you grab all of the items you can. You're about to fight the Wither, alone, in a small room. Are you ready? Oh, so you want to have that attitude? Fine, you won't be fighting the Wither anymore. How about 5 Withers?
Actually kill the Wither! You killed 2 Withers already! They're just up there, don't worry about him. Going for 4?
Oh, you died? I guess that's the ride. Well, I hope you had fun, because now I have to clean up after you. That is all.
So yeah, that was the ride and prank. I'm actually surprised I made it that far into killing all those Withers. I killed 3 out of 5 Withers, almost killed a 4th. But I ended up dying, which is a lot longer than I actually thought I lasted. But that was a lot of fun. Like, it's crazy. There was the customized music discs. He had me download a resource pack for that. He had me... It was incredible. Everything was so perfectly timed out and planned. It was really incredible. And like I said in the video, there is that person that like wrote all that down and, you know, voice acted all that and composed the music. They did mention their socials, so be sure to go check them out as well. But with that being said, on with the video. Alright, so I actually went ahead and built the first building for our video today, which is the lovely fishing hut. And if we go over here, I can show you the inside. Again, it's a very quaint and small, cutesy little house. This is where I plan to do most of my fishing. It's loaded up with a smoker, and here's where I keep all the cooked fish, and then here's where I keep all the raw and uncooked fish. And here's where I will be keeping all my other catches, like any bows or loot. But, of course, for now what we have in here is Oh Reliable, which again is our beefed out fishing rod. And I know it's not much, but I'm pretty sure we can get something in here, because I've gotten a Nautilus shell before. I've also gotten enchanted bows, a name tag, see, gotta see what's good for that. But yeah, here's where I'll be doing most of my fishing, and I'll be doing a lot of fishing live streams, actually, just me fishing with some chill music on stream, twitch.tv/BiglyShronk. Alright, but now that we are done with that building, let's go ahead and get to work on the rest of them. Well, folks, with that being said, look at it. It's beautiful. My pride and joy, my baby. Let's give you the tour. Let's go on with the tour. So passing the tavern and the yet to be determined building, we have a lovely little house with a green roof and sort of a narrow, very plain white house. I'm going to add some more furniture in eventually, but we got some bookshelves, a plant, some barrels, and of course a crafting table, because I got a crafting table in every single building. Over here, of course, our fishing hut. But if we come around here, we have this lovely building with the blue roof, which is next to the purple, which I'm kind of like about, but at the same time, it looks very, very nice. But we walk in here, this is going to be where we smoke all the food. This is going to be our butcher shop where we have all of our meats and other food items. And upstairs here, again, just more barrels and yet another crafting table. Perfect, perfect. But if we come around here, we cut through these buildings. We have another little tiny rundown shack. And you can see here it's copper ceilings, but I did not wax it, so it will eventually turn this bluey teal color, which is cool. Again, just in one of those rundown shacks, because I couldn't have every building be absolutely spectacular, so I just pieced together something over here. And while I was also doing some stuff, I was gonna have another building right over here, but I decided just to fill it up with some more greenery, because this looks absolutely lovely in my opinion. I'm going to be adding more greenery just around overall in general. Definitely going to be adding more trees to the church, like in this area, and these little empty spots right here, this empty spot over there. But this officially concludes the building process of the second layer of our pirate island, which is really, really great. I'm super excited. So I have a system. Thanks to the help of Mikey Mac, we have a bit of a system here. So down here will be the market area, right where all of our shops are, the blacksmith and stuff like that. On this level will be sort of the slums. I'm gonna have some rundown connected houses, again just overgrown with gross leaves and trees and stuff like that. This will be the slums. And then over here will be the middle class with like bigger buildings, but they're more like apartments kinda, but they're connected and they're uniform buildings. Again, this is like the middle working class. I'm gonna find something to do with this portal. I can't move it too much because, again, that's where the portal is to the nether. Very much linked up, and it just gets confusing a lot. Up this way will be, again, the upper class. Very, like, the more rich and more, like, better blocks, which will be very cool, very pretty, very colorful. And up here, I'm thinking about making this very top part a big mansion overlooking the pirate village, and that will be my house. So the grand finale of our mega build will be this big, giant pirate mansion, a fit mansion for a captain. But that will have to do it for today's episode. Again, if you enjoyed, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out a ton knowing you are enjoying this content, thus further encouraging me to create more content like this for you guys. It really, truly means the world. And with that being said, you guys have a fantastic day and be safe out there.